Michael here with another huge week in LEGO news. The next LEGO Ideas sets, including Twilight, Harry Potter exclusive, LEGO Mr. Beast, Macaw Parrots, Animal Crossing, and LEGO sent me the new LEGO Space sets. And are they better than Classic Space? And don't forget to check out the latest episode of my LEGO Masters recap podcast, TalkBricks Masters. This week I sit down with former contestants Emily and Dave to break down this year's Holiday Bricktacular. And you can listen to it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more using the links below. And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First up, over at Target, they've got up to 40% off select sets, including 35% off the Star Wars Death Star Trench Run. Next at Amazon, LEGO Hogwarts Express Collector's Edition is 30% off, and the LEGO Icons Vespa is 20% off. From Avatar, the Torque Machto Tree of Souls is 33% off, the Floating Mountain Site 26 is 41% off, and the Mechina Reef Home is 31% off. From Marvel, the Endgame Final Battle is 36% off, the LEGO City Ultimate Stunt Riders Challenge is 30% off, and the Friends Sports Center is 31% off. Over at Walmart, the Star Wars UCS X-Wing is 17% off. The LEGO Super Mario Bowser's Airship is 25% off, the LEGO Technic Ferrari Daytona is 17% off, and the LEGO Disney Ice Castle is 16% off. Over at Barnes & Noble, they've got 25% off select LEGO sets, including the Star Wars Emperor's Throne Room and Endor Speeder Chase dioramas. At LEGO, tomorrow's the last day for the free Houses of the World promo with purchases over $250, and the new Winter Fun add-on pack with purchases over $50. So if you want to pick up anything and support the channel, there's links to everything in the description below. Next up from LEGO Ideas, we got the results of the first 2023 LEGO review with 71 projects in contention. And the two projects chosen were Twilight Cullen House and the Botanical Garden. That's right, we're getting a LEGO set based off the Twilight series of movies. Independent of the franchise, the house looks really nice with a modern architectural design. And I'm sure many fans will be very excited to get minifigure versions of some of their favorite characters from the franchise. And this set follows in the footsteps of iconic LEGO Ideas houses like Winnie the Pooh, Sesame Street, Hocus Pocus, and Home Alone. The Botanical Garden is such a unique modular style build with all of those rounded glass sections, not to mention all the unique plant designs packed within. And interestingly, this one breaks the curse of modular buildings not making it through review. But many fans were quick to point out that we did get a very similar set from the LEGO Friends line with their Botanical Garden this year. But sadly, many other fan favorites weren't selected, including two popular projects based on Shrek, not to mention other feel-good movies like Monsters Inc. and Elf, TV shows like Parks and Rec, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and Bluey, and other family homes like Gilmore Girls, Addams Family, and of course SpongeBob. And with the Taylor Swift Lover House project rejected, I'm curious how the other 4 projects based on that will do next round, but as always, we're gonna have to wait and see. Next up this year, we got the release of the LEGO Marvel Visual Dictionary with a Star Wars updated edition on the way. And thanks to Amazon, this week we got our first look at the new Harry Potter Visual Dictionary with an exclusive Cedric Digory minifigure. The figure turned out nice with Cedric in his Hufflepuff uniform from the Triwizard Tournament, which matches Harry Potter's look from this year's Triwizard Tournament Black Lake set. So now we've got 3 of the 4 participants. On the whole, I think this is a pretty good exclusive figure, and if you want to pre-order the book and support the channel, there's a link in the description below. Next, in LEGO Fortnite news, this week Mr. Beast dropped on the item shop, or you can pick it up as a bundle and you can use the skin in both modes. And the Clone Trooper pack is back if you've been looking to pick that up. And if you want to pick these up and support the channel, use creator code TalkBricks. Next up, LEGO and the Ambassador Network sent me the 7 new LEGO City space sets coming out on January 1st, which got me thinking how these sets might compare to the classic space sets we used to love. And separately, Dark Horse sent me the brand new LEGO Space book, which features a full history of classic space. And the book has just tons of information about how the theme came to be. There was some magic in those classic sets as they captured the imagination of fans. And even the classic figures made us love characters like Benny, and flock to his spaceship that we got from the first movie and his crew that we got from the second. And this nostalgia made last year's Galaxy Explorer a major hit with fans. But now, having built this most recent wave, I'd have to say that I feel like this classic space magic is back with this new line. And I'm hoping my breakdown helps prove it to you and makes you want to say, I can build a spaceship! We used to love spaceships, this line's got them. We loved the vehicles, this line's got them. How about multicolored astronauts with robots and equipment? This line's got colorful astronauts, really cool robots, and aliens. I love the new modules, which can be attached to spaceships, vehicles, or even the base. Can make up a space station or attach to each other. There's also lore where they're looking for these natural resources to power all their vehicles. And you can see these special batteries on all sorts of vehicles, equipment, and robots. The largest set in the wave is the Space Base and Rocket Launchpad, retailing for $135, which reminds me of sets like the Command Center. The base is big with this large crane that can be rotated independently of the tower. At the center, there's a nice door and each side opens up to reveal the main interior, which includes a mess hall with a table, equipment storage area, and a lab, which features a hatch that opens up to connect on a module. The top of the tower looks great with the windows and the top can be opened up for play. And there's even Easter eggs to other sets inside. Like the Command Center, there's also another ship which has this launching platform. The ship is a pretty significant size and you can remove the pod at the back to see inside. There's a nice futuristic truck, alien landscape with hidden crystal, 6 minifigures and a robot. Next up, we've got the modular space station for $110. The ring is massive and looks great with 8 modules. There's the docking spacecraft, sleeping quarters, repair workshop, kitchen, science lab, biodome, satellite, and space bike dock, which reminds me of other small ships like the Scooter. Plus, the modules can be removed and connected to each other to create this long ship, which kind of reminds me of the classic monorail. And another 6 figures and a robot. Next, we've got the Command Rover and Crane Loader for $85, reminiscent of the 8-wheeled terrestrial rover. The main cabin has room for 3. Tucked in the center is a removable module with the airlock lab, and at the rear there's a crane with a unique movement, plus another bit of alien planet with a giant energy crystal, and 4 figures and a robot. Next up, we've got the Space Explorer Rover and Alien Life for $35, which reminds me of the all-terrain vehicle. The set features 6 wheels and suspension to get over all sorts of bumps, with room inside for everyone. There's a terrain build with a crystal, plus 2 minifigures and a robot. Next, we have the Interstellar Spaceship for $20, which reminds me of the one-man spaceship. This ship has a super slick design, and you press on the power cell to deploy the engine. Plus this figure with a backpack drone, which reminds me of the Astro Dart. The 4+ Spaceship and Asteroid Discovery set is also $20, and even that has a nice spaceship design, plus a laboratory and excavation site, 2 minifigures and the cutest alien. And finally, we have the Space Construction Mech for $11, and the mech is posable with different tools, and there's a minifigure robot and small terrain build. Seeing all 7 sets together is quite unbelievable, and while you don't need all of them, I highly recommend you pick at least one of them up. And some of my favorites were the Construction Mech, Interstellar Spaceship, and Space Station. Across the line, there are 22 minifigures and plenty of robots, plus diversity across gender, age, and ability. Flipping through the LEGO Space book made me very nostalgic for what made those old sets so special, and I think that this wave is packed with some of that magic. And I can't wait for kids to get their hands on these. Thanks again to LEGO and Dark Horse for sending these out. And if you want to order the book and support the channel, there's a link below. Next up, this week got the reveal of the Fauna Collection Macaw Parrots. The set has 644 pieces and will retail for $60 on January 1st. The build includes 2 colorful macaw parrots, and they're actually quite large in size. Just like previous art sets, these can be mounted on the wall for display. The pink macaw looks nice with all those individual feathers, and the yellow macaw looks nice perched upon this intricate floral branch. While this set certainly won't be for everyone, I think it does make a pretty unique display. Next up, we previously talked about all the LEGO Animal Crossing sets coming next year with all of their amazing colorful designs. But now, thanks to UK retailer Smites, we've got to look at the box art. The box art design looks super colorful and really places these LEGO locations in the backdrop of the game. With all the amazing minifigures and fun sets, this is one of my most anticipated themes for next year, and I really can't wait to get my hands on it. Next, in LEGO Ideas news, there were 4 more projects at 10,000 supporters this week, so let's break them down. First up, we've got No Man's Sky Radiant Pillar BC1. This build comes straight out of the exploration and survival game, and this is actually the first starship that you fly. The designer did a really nice job bringing this uniquely shaped starship to life, and I really love the terrain build that's included. Next up, we've got Queen Elizabeth II. This build aims to celebrate the late Queen Elizabeth and depicts her at her desk in Buckingham Palace. And I really love how the project's designer was able to give it this really ornate feel. Next up, we've got the Pirate Treasure Chest. The treasure chest itself has a nice design, but upon opening it up, it unfolds to reveal a full pirate map. Perfect for a pirate fan. The microscale landscape inside is highly detailed and even features some hidden surprises. Finally, we've got the mechanical flip calendar. The build has this fun retro design, and you can flip through the months and days using the knobs on the side. As we've seen some similar projects not make it through review, I'm curious to see how this one will do, but as always, we're gonna have to wait and see. So there you have it, another awesome week in LEGO news with so much to look forward to. I'm very excited to see how the Twilight and Botanical Garden sets turn out. Plus, there's just so much coming out next year, from Harry Potter books to Animal Crossing sets to Macaws. And it's been great getting to review some of the sets early, like the amazing LEGO Space Line. And I've got even more reviews coming your way soon. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below if you're as excited as me, and don't forget to subscribe, because I'll be back next week with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win. And definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one!